Choi San from AESPA come to the front of the classroom. This man pretends to be super duper innocent, but sir, you're not fooling anyone. You are not fooling anyone. Come directly to the front of the classroom. We're gonna cover Choi San today because he's been bothering me. He's been wrecking me. This might be a hot topic, and please let me know if I'm wrong. Am I the only one who wants to climb this mountain? I'm just saying, I know I cannot be, and I need for you to let me not feel alone. Let me know below the comments, would you yodel on him? Yodel what would you do if you had the chance? So let's talk about it. Choi San from ATEEZ, what makes him climbable? We're gonna do a thirsty deep dive on this very popular member of ATEEZ, the supposed face of ATEEZ. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't even know if they have rankings like that anymore. I kind of just think of ATEEZ as this large blob of things, and it's just wonderful, and it's just great, and it's just perfect. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And if I am, drop it down below. Who is the most popular member in ATEEZ, in your opinion? It doesn't have to be Choi San. This is a diplomacy. I want everyone's voices to be heard. So let us get right into it. His dimples. Sir, can we swim in them? Does he use them for evil? I mean, whenever I look at his pictures, that's definitely his go-to move. He hits us with a dimple. Sir, just turns it to the camera, points to it, pulls the little face, and there you go. There you go, the deepest thing in the world, Sir's freaking double dimples, and he's just stunning. His little face is so freaking cute. His selfies are so fire, and just by the simple fact of just showcasing one of his best features on his face. Now, the totality of his face is just stunning, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the dimples, the jawline, the face, just everything on him is perfect. The forehead, you guys, come on. His whole face is just stunning and just so freaking beautiful. And he knows how to highlight himself in these photos. And taking selfies is just such a flex because it's easier to pose yourself in those sorts of situations, especially if he utilizes the freaking mirror or just looking at his phone while he's taking the pictures. But he's the king of the selfies. Him and Seonghwa do so well. You know what? Rewind. Beep, 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 beep. The entire group is good at selfies. I feel I'm just going to default to the entire group is X, Y, and Z because each of them has a special skill that just really stabs you straight through the heart. There's no way to escape it. The next thing Mr. Choi San needs to fess up to, sir, stop it. The shoulders, big and bold. I call them leg holders. Why do I call them leg holders? Think about it. You put your legs on them. And I know you're Chris, parasocial, what? No, I don't think of my idol like that. I'm not going to smegsualize him. Leg holders. I said what I said, and you're not going to shame me. I'm also a creep, but whatever. You're not going to take me down. You are not going to shame me. You're not going to shame me. You're not going to pass go. You're not going to collect $200. I don't care. Those things are leg holders, and he really highlights and showcases them off when he's wearing sweaters. I know you're sweaters are so normal and generic. It's just a piece of clothing. Not the way he wears them. Not around here, partner. On the tour, the most recent tour, he was wearing this white sweater, especially during It's You. The sweater he was wearing on stage, get out of here. He looked so good. And it was just a sweater, but it was very large because of his shoulders. And then it had a little V-neck, and he had a little feather necklace. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and don't act like I don't even know what Chris is saying right now. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He looks so good in that freaking sweater. The body is bodying. His figure is insane. Another item of clothing that he uses to really highlight his shoulders, tank tops, white tank tops, black tank tops. It doesn't matter what sort of tank top he's wearing. The tank top is tanking, and it's giving us the feelings that we need to feel. This man doesn't care. Is it hot outside? It might be. I don't know. But in any event, the shoulders are going to breathe, and he's going to give himself the space to really wreck us in the attire that he is wearing. And I'm tired of it. I really am just tired of it. When they did the gym thing, I think the guy's name was Jungkook or something. I'm probably saying it wrong, and if I am, fight me in the comments. But anyway, he took off his pullover or whatever, and then his back was so big. I wanted to get into a chokehold. It's so wrong, but you felt it too, and I won't. Like I said, I will not be shamed. He just looks so good. They were doing a bunch of stages last year for the Break the Wall tour, and he was in tank tops on the stage. At some points, he was even wearing a hat, like the hat and the tank top combo. Like, I don't need that. So aggressive, so unneeded. I can't even think because I'm thinking about it right now, and it's driving me nuts. It's just such sneaky behavior, him introducing that article of clothing within his wardrobe, because he wasn't really doing that before, as far as I know. I mean, I started standing them in 2022, but I didn't start seeing the tank tops making like this front row situation until last year. Everyone started hitting the gym. Even Seonghwa was doing that. But again, this broadcast is not about Seonghwa, but Seonghwa has been wearing tank tops on the Lord stage because he knows exactly what that does to us. And we can't blame Choi San for wearing tank tops on stage because they probably are very much more comfortable for him than like traditional t-shirts and things of that nature. So he's got to let the shoulders breathe, and we're all for that. Another thing we need to bring to the table is San's cuteness versus his hotness. Now, two things can't exist at once, but there's like this seesaw situation where it's not one or the other. Sometimes it's both. He has like this amazing ability to have like this duality that can just exist in one space. Sir is so cute, Sir is so hot. And for what? For why? What are you trying to do? Sir, you're already my wrecker. What do you want? You can't be my bias. It's not happening. I personally am not double biasing. I know a lot of people who do double bias. I'm just not ready to make that commitment personally because it's just not something I want to do. I want to stay loyal to Seonghwa. I'm a shine star through and through, and that's just something that I want to do. San's duality is just off the charts. He's in Demon Line, so you already know that he has the quality to be just a wrecker in general because he just has the making of that. Like, if you are standing Choi San, like, you understand what he's already capable of doing just by raising an eyebrow or smirking. Like, you're already done. You're going to be clutching your pearls and you're going to be clenching because this man is that guy, especially when he does his mints and he acts like really sexy, but then he gets like very shy and just like, oh my God, like he's cringing off his own ability to do ayo. Like when he's being super cute, Sir really doesn't like that. In my opinion, he doesn't like doing it, but he will do it because he knows that ATEEZ likes it. So he's giving us something that is torturing him, but we're like, oh, so cute, but he's like dying inside. But I love their mints, and I love when they do display their cute side. Again, like, they're grown men, they can make choices on what they want to do, but I know at the end of the day they will sort of lean towards what ATEEZ wants, but they'll also uphold what they want as well. I think they have to really have a really good balancing act as far as their behavior is concerned, because we do not own these men. Like, these men are free to do whatever they want to do, but they are feeding us with their ways of being. Like, they'll give us like a little spicy wink or a little spicy smile, like, done, put me away, I'm pressed, I'm folded, like, I'm just, Choi San, your mission is to wreck, and baby, you are doing it, and I'm definitely here for it. Okay, so again, I will not be shamed for the thoughts that I have in regards to Choi San. Actually, this was very tame. This was very tame into my thoughts regarding him, because actually they're very filthy. And I actually wrote a fanfic about Choi San. And I know you're like, girl, what? Yeah, I did. I did write a fanfic about him. He was going to Paris with his Nuna, who was also a stylist. But Young got a little bit jealous, so he wound up in Paris just to like ruin their week together. And it got very interesting. I'm just going to say that. I don't want to say anymore, but it was very, very good. And I wrote it last year, and it is available on the Patreon. If you're interested in reading any of the fanfics involving any of the members of ATEEZ, it is located on my Patreon and or Discord. Just check the link down below to be directed directly towards there. There are monthly subscriptions and yearly subscriptions available. Another episode is complete, and I don't know if I feel better or if I feel worse. I really, really don't. So the next member will be coming up very soon, and I cannot wait to share that with you. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone who needs mental help. Yeah, an ATEEZ, because they need to hear these and they need to get their thoughts out. I don't want you all sitting on these. Never mind. I'll see you later. Bye, babe.